Good morning. Thank you to the organizers, but especially you for attending this presentation and seeing that Susana Quintero and me, Linda Balcázar, we have joined projects to appropriate the territory and to preserve the territory. Susana, she's from Colombia, Venezuelan, but she lives in Colombia, and she is trying to integrate civil society to a project where the museum goes beyond its structure. And we will be trying to present our project. This is a great chance that we have, and we hope that later on it's something that you can share off as well. We have only 7 minutes, so we're going to be moving really fast. So our presentations will be in a rush, but they will be really meaningful. Let's give the floor to Susana. I come from border area. Probably you have seen this image several times. Here we see some land, which is Colombia, next another land, which is Venezuela. And these territories have these names less than 200 years ago. Before that, they were Spanish colonies. And before that, they were having people from different languages living there that had no land nor king. It was just land and territory. These people, it's just like the one that they needed to have the fruits of the land, and they were working with a crop. They were growing cocoa. And the first city that was founded and this bay was Maracaibo, which is in this part, and it's a port in 1529. Then they founded in the area of Pamplona another city which is called Pamplona because in that site they found gold in 1529. 1549, and in 1449 on the other side of the bay, Galiotos, a merchant, found cocoa. And due to a long story is telling us that gold didn't last long and that they needed to pacify the native peoples of these regions so that that wealth would be come through other means like through cocoa, and to have also the vice that they had acquired by having chocolate. And the town I come from is located here just in this borderline, and it's called Villa del Rosario. Cucuta 200 years ago, and right now it's just Villa del Rosario. And it emerged due to those crops that we had at the end of the 16th century. In 1806, the owner of this house, and that was reporting to the king, in his testament, he said that he had a cocoa farm and this house that had 10,000 producing cocoa plants. And this agricultural fortune, his son Francisco de la Paula Santander and some other son of criollos like Simón Bolívar make them to be the impetus to start a revolution, which was the War of Independence. And here is where a museum was created. A museum that wants not just to have the hero and to go beyond its walls to acknowledge that tradition and that agricultural past. So to achieve that, and thinking that we are in a place that permanently is part of the news as an area of migration, conflict, and smuggling and violence, what we did was to convene the grandparents to assist us. Then we convened children for them to look at the seeds and for them to learn how to sow. So we started, we're creating to have these crops, and then we started having this growth, and we have also volunteers, soldiers, and also political personalities. And we are all were together working there. It was a project all around the museum. Even the cat is helping us. And we started receiving also different schools coming in to tell the story, and we still have our children that help us to plant and to sow grass so we can keep on growing against the wind to learn how to make chocolate when these cocoa plants start bearing fruit. Don't hide. This street that you saw is where 35,000 Venezuelans travel on their way to Colombia. Thank you.